if most people walk into your sauna, Tony, you, for example, you have a sauna. When people walk in there, do they ever say, "Oh, that heater"?
The glass, the mirror, those are all nice, but people care about the sauna itself.
Yeah, exactly.
I think any heater with a larger stone capacity is going to make more steam.
Yep.
So that is key to add the correct amount.
That's a very good point. You want it to, I mean, you want it to work well for you, but let's be honest. The people, this is not something everyone has.
And for the price, you can't beat the affordability of that sauna heater.
And plus, it comes in multiple sizes, so it'll cover a wide, range of sauna sizes. We've created a series of videos for you based on our most asked questions about all things sauna. Welcome to the lower bench. When space is an issue and you're looking for the best sauna heater for your sauna, today we're going to talk about the best slim wall mount sauna heaters we have to offer. Guys, I'm Brian with the Sauna Place. I'm here today with Tony and Caleb, faces you may recognize from our YouTube channel and all the videos that we put out. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe so you can see what we have to offer. So Tony, if a customer calls in looking for the perfect heater for their sauna, what do you normally go with? What do you tell them if they're looking for space savings and everything?
Well, gentlemen, I don't think we can have this conversation without mentioning the Harvia KIP heater. I mean, that's just a traditional style sauna heater. It's a workhorse of the sauna industry. It's just one that's going to do the job. And for the price, you can't beat the affordability of that sauna heater.
And plus it comes in multiple sizes, so it'll cover a wide, range of sauna sizes.
Most definitely.
That's a good pick. I do agree. And that one you could go with either the built-in controls on the heater or have the separate Wi-Fi Xenia wall control.
You got options.
Yeah, so you have options. I can definitely go with that one. Great heater, definitely one of our top sellers. And for years.
And when you're talking about the size of the heater, you got 16 inches by 11, so it's not taking up much space in the sauna room. It's the one I use in my own personal sauna at home.
That's right. You have one.
Absolutely.
We have one out here that we use regularly. That's great.
Most definitely.
I mean, they go up to 425 cubic feet, so that's a pretty good size sauna. It covers a wide variety of sauna sizes.
I couldn't agree more. Caleb, what do you think?
My personal favorite's the HUUM Steel Mini 3.5.
Oh, I do like that.
The reason why, this one is a wall-mounted heater, of course. It's also 12.6 inches wide by 6 inches deep, about 38 inches tall. So it's very small. So if you're having clearance issues or your room's just not big enough, I think this is perfect. Plus the clearance on this, it's only 0.19 inches on each side of the heater.
Oh,
so you don't really need any clearance, really.
Materials, real good. So
great heater.
So if you don't have much floor space, that's one to look at. It's 3.5, so it's for the smaller saunas, but still a great option.
Yeah.
They have the others, may not be wall mounted, but they take up just very little space too for larger saunas. So either way, you're covered.
Exactly, yeah.
No, that is a good.
Whenever I'm designing a smaller sauna room, that's my go-to. When you're limited on space, and that's something you just got to go with right there at that point in time.
And some of those you can even embed into your benching if you wanted to. If you want an embedded heater, which so again will not take up much space, and you can embed it in your heater. And those are all have wall controls where they'll be, with which you can also get the Wi-Fi capability. Those do not come with built-in controls, but you can still get the wall control and still save the space. That's a real good one.
Another good one I think is the Harvia Spirit. When you're looking at a more higher-end sauna heater, that Spirit is a really nice one. It's got that air tunnel that protects the elements. It's got a nice stone capacity in there, so you're going to get that smoother, more even heat distribution. I really like that sauna heater as well.
That is a very good point, because that actually is one of their newer models they came out with, which is more of a basket of stones, so you can get more heat radiated. Also has a great safety feature, the Spirit does, to where if there's a towel left on top, for example, it has a safety to where it will not allow your sauna heater to turn on. Not that many people leave anything on their heaters, but you never know. So, but yep, that is a very good one as well. And that one also goes up to it goes up to a 9 kilowatt.
Yep.
So you can even get a little bit larger for just a little bit larger sauna.
Brand new. They got that 9 kilowatt.
They just came out with the 9 kilowatt. That is also a very good heater. So on there, Harvia is great. HUUM is great. There's other brands that we have that are also equally as good. It's just the big name brands, the Harvia, the HUUMs. That's what people are really used to. Other great ones on the market, the Homecraft, Sauna, Sauna Core, Scandia, they all have wonderful heaters. But the ones we're discussing today are more for the tight saunas, the smaller saunas, but you still want to get up to that 180, 190, even 200 or more, depending on the heater that you're using and your layout. The key to all of these for good heat, and I always say this just because I like to throw it out there, airflow. You must have venting on all of these. Just keep that in mind, separate video. But I always like to put that out anytime I'm talking about any heater, any sauna heater. The main thing on all of these, the main thing on all electric sauna heaters, make sure you have a license. Make sure you have a licensed electrician install these. It's very important. They're on their own breaker. There's a number of things. There's temp sensor involved. It's not difficult. We just need to make sure that it is correct. Another thing on all sauna heaters, whenever you get them installed, sometimes need some fine tuning. Not the heater itself, but your sauna. Sometimes it could be your airflow. You may need a bit more airflow. You may need to loosen the stones. It's all about getting the heat from the heater to the rest of the sauna. If your stones are too tight, all the heat's going to stay at the heater. If you don't have good airflow, again, it stays at the heater and slowly moves. The more airflow, the more you can get that going. Your heat's going to get your sauna hotter, faster, and better. And your heater will not work as hard. All right, so guys, y'all get to ask this question. I know I do constantly. Can you put water on all the stones, on all the heaters? What do you tell customers there to ask about?
Oh, of course, yeah. I think any heater with a larger stone capacity is going to make more steam. You always want to wait till the stones are fully heated, the heater's fully heated up before you add the water. And don't add too much, because adding too much can damage the elements.
Yeah.
So that is key, to add the correct amount.
That's a very good point. That's not as aesthetically pleasing as other heaters, as if they know what the other heaters look like. If most people walk into your sauna, Tony, you for example, you have a sauna. When people walk in there, do they ever say, "Oh, that heater"?
No, they're impressed with the sauna heater on itself. So
our workhorse, number one seller, most cost efficient heater is the one everyone loves. So, aesthetics is really a personal thing. Some people want the more stones. Now, I get it that it gets more heat, more everything else, and it has more modern look. But if you're going for an actual good sauna at a great price with great quality, you can't beat the KIP heater.
can't.
Yeah.
Aesthetics are nice, but just keep in mind, you're not going to be f***ing that heater.
You can bleep that out. So here's the other. I'm not saying take it out, leave it. But I mean, it's kind of one of those things I always tell people. When you tell people you have a sauna, most people are going to want to see your sauna. That's just how it goes. They're going to want to use your sauna. You want it to work well for you, but let's be honest. The people, this is not something everyone has. I mean, when you tell somebody you have a sauna, most of the time they want to come get in your sauna.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. So, and you have a KIP heater, and it's wonderful.
Feel the same way about the controls as well. When you've got one of these digital wall controls, the glass, the mirror, those are all nice. Yeah. But people care about the sauna itself.
Yeah, exactly. You don't buy it for the control. You can turn yours on from your phone from anywhere.
Right.
Turn it off from anywhere. Yeah, I'm not sure how much more convenient you can get. So again, it's all, to me, every heater we sell, I would own. It's literally not about, is this heater better than the other? We can do that all day. It's really every heater we have, as long as it's sized correctly, as long as it fits your needs, I'm going to say you need it. I'm going to recommend it, because any heater we've had in the past that has been an issue, we no longer sell. It's just how we are. We only want to sell what we will own as a company, and as people, just as customers.
Those HUUM heaters are really nice, though.
They're wonderful. HUUM heaters are absolutely wonderful. They get really hot pretty quickly. There's a lot of pluses to all of our heaters. But so really it comes down to price, size of your sauna, how hot do you want to get your sauna? That's what it comes down to. Other than that, and with all of this, we can steer you in the right direction and tell you what we would do, but ultimately the decision's yours.
Amen.
Guys, we appreciate you watching this discussion, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get more video content like this. In the meantime, head over to saunaplace.com, but if you need immediate attention, give us a call at 931-516-6577, and we'll be happy to help. Have a saunerific day.